Hey, what's up everybody? It's Charles and you're watching My Epic Tales. Today I got something totally different for you. I was actually doing some research on murder cases. I wanted to start this series of bizarre murder cases, right? And I was researching Anna Lee, the Yale student who was found inside of a wall in the lab in Yale University, and her body was actually found on her wedding day. Anyway, blah blah blah, I come across this. Nicole Eggert accuses Scott Baio of repeatedly molesting her as a minor. This popped up in like some weird gossip magazine kind of article, something I had never heard of, the Decider, I think it was called. I don't know, maybe it is a popular news channel or whatever, but I've never heard of it. It looked like a damn gossip magazine to me, and it made me wonder, like, why is this shit popping up in these tiny no-name places, right? These are popular, like, grade A actors, an actor and actress. Why isn't this on, like, the front page of the New York Times? So then I started researching it, and I realized it's in a gossip magazine because it's bullshit. I'm going to show you a video that Scott Baio posted on Facebook live, and he completely disproves these allegations, completely just shuts this Nicole girl down. Why she's doing this is yet to be seen, but if you watch the video, you pay attention, listen to what the guy has to say, you're gonna find out that she is totally out of her fucking mind and full of shit. You can tell in his video that he is full of real emotion. He's not acting. You know, several TV shows have turned down her story after he presented his evidence. If you watch this whole video and listen to him, as I said, you're gonna find out that the girl has contradicted herself over the years. She's jumped on this gravy train of women coming forward and saying, this happened to me and that happened to me. You know what? If you bang somebody and you regret it later, that's your fault, bitch. You weren't molested. And furthermore, he proves that when they did have relations, she was well over the age of 18. And keep in mind while you're watching this that Scott Baio and his legal team have asked her to go to the police, told her to go to the police, and if she wasn't going to go to the police, to cease and desist all the slandering. So she's actually committing a crime by slandering him and not reporting it to the police. Here's the video. Maybe you should decide for yourself.
I'm here today to talk about some allegations that have been made against me that are untrue by somebody named Nicole Eggert. The reason I'm doing Facebook Live is because nobody can edit me. Nobody can change what I said. These are my words. And what I'm telling you is the truth. So I'm going to knock down all these false claims against me. My reputation is being damaged. My family is being put through this. And I'm done. I'm done. So, I'm going to walk you through this methodically and hopefully succinctly, and please be patient, because what I'm being accused of is horrible. I'm being accused of inappropriately touching her, Nicole Eggert, when she was a minor, and having sex with her when she was a minor. That's what I'm being accused of. I've had it. In 2007, and if I'm looking down, folks, I have papers here to prove all of this, okay? In 2007, Nicole Eggert did 2 episodes of my reality show called Scott Baio Was 45 and Single. She did 2 episodes. She's been in our home, my wife and I, in our home. She was my wife's friend. And accusing me in 2017, she started rumors.
2012.
I'm sorry, in 2012, she started, I'm reading this as I go. 2012, she started rumors that I had sex with her when she was a minor. All right? So 17 is illegal, and I'm going to disprove that that happened. So during 2012 and 2013, she was promoting 3 reality shows. And all of a sudden, these claims came up again about me doing inappropriate things with her. And again, I kept my mouth shut because usually when false claims in the past have been made against me, they just go away. But for some reason, she will not let this one go away. So, I did not respond. Then in November of 2017, a couple of months ago, Nicole Eggert and Alexander Polinsky decided to team up on Twitter and come after me. Alexander was saying some horrible things that I did or alleged, and Nicole was beating the same drum. So my legal team wrote both of them formal letters telling them both and their representatives, if you have a claim, go to the police. There's a special unit there that handles this kind of stuff. Here is the letter to Alexander. Here is the letter to Nicole Eggert. Alexander and Nicole.
Please give the dates.
The dates are December 7th, 2017.
And these will also be posted on your social media.
These will all be posted on my social media.
In their entirety. In their entirety.
Thank you, sweetheart. Now, we told them to go to the police. They chose not to. They chose to go to social media with these claims. If you have a real claim, you go to the real people, not social media, where people like me get beat up. And just so you know, we're going to talk about Alexander for a moment. He said things happened on the set of Charles in Charge, which ended at the end of 1990. He said there were things that I saw or was aware of or whatever he's claiming. Just so you know how it works on the set of a situation comedy.
Especially with children.
Okay? When you have minors on the set of a situation comedy, when they're not on the set working, they are in the classroom with the teacher. The teacher brings them to the set. And on the set is their parents and their teachers. My dad was there. Crew guys were there. Writers were there. So what he's talking about, I have no idea. So that's him. Now, she's making all these claims about me, Nicole Eggert is, that are false. And I'll be posting these again, like I said, online. She did an interview, yahoo.com in 2012. Okay? I'm going to read this to you.
Hold it up while you read it so people can see that you're not editing it.
The interviewer says, so this means your ex, I don't know why he called me an ex, Scott Baio was not a psycho ex. Nicole responds, no, he's not. Maybe you could guest star in his Nick at Night show called See Dad Run, which ended in 2014 that I shot at Paramount Studios. Maybe you could get a guest star in his Nick at Night show. Totally, says Nicole. I would love to work with him. There are a lot of weird, strange rumors about things that went on between us, but we became really good friends and everything is way more innocent than it was made out to be. We definitely had a fun time, and he definitely was a big part of my growing up, and I think the other 2 kids from the show would say the same thing. I would love to work with him again, and I'm friends with his wife, and yeah, totally, it would be so much fun. This is her claiming that I touched her inappropriately, and this is how she reacts to me. That I'm a great guy and she would love to work with me again. Okay. So, we think it all goes away, and then my agent calls me a little while back.
January 16th.
Says, thank you, January 16th, and says go on to your emails. So I read my emails, and I have a letter, an email here from the producer of Dr. Oz TV show. I am the producer of the Dr. Oz Show. We are producing a show featuring Nicole Eggert in connection with her allegations of sexual impropriety against Scott Baio when she was underage. Okay? The same claims. Same claims. Touched her inappropriately, sex underage, same stuff. So, my legal team sends the Dr. Oz
And
Harpo Productions a letter saying that these are all false claims. Again, these will all be posted online.
Yes.
So, we send that letter. They write a letter back.
No, they email back.
They email a letter email. They send an email back to me saying we need more information.
Why don't you read some of the questions, how disgusting it was,
Okay.
what they were asking.
These are the questions they were asking me.
No, whenever it goes back.
It's okay.
It should be number 3, right here, I believe it was. Right
Here are the
here.
questions that
Right
after we disproved,
But they were-
after we said to them, stop it, they're not true, they came back to me with these questions. Mr. Baio acknowledges that he and Ms. Eggert engaged in sexual intercourse, but disputes her claim that she was under 18 at the time. Does Mr. Baio recall where and where the first sexual encounter took place? How many sexual encounters did Mr. Baio have? In the Nick Ritchie interview, which we'll be getting to in a little bit, she says Mr. and Mrs. Baio messed around and went to third base. How does Mr. Baio respond to that? And on and on and on. Okay? So,
Their fourth one,
now, the fourth letter,
you gave the evidence.
I gave
Hard
Harpo
evidence.
and the Dr. Oz Show hard evidence of these claims. Okay, now I'm gonna play this for you. I'm gonna play you something.
Tell them what it's
I'm
from.
gonna play you something. It's from a show, an online show called TheDirty.com, which is a disgusting website, which Nicole Eggert decided to give an interview to.
And we'll be posting the link. However, it's not until like the 15th minute.
Yeah,
You'll hear it.
You can listen to it here. So before I do this, this is somebody that I inappropriately touched, and somebody that thinks I'm the greatest person would love to work with me again. Was at my home. Was on my show twice. I've seen over the years at different functions, hey, how you doing? It's good to see you. These are the claims that are being made against me. So.
Play the
No,
tape,
hang on,
please.
no.
No, play the tape first.
Tape first. Okay. I'll play the tape first.
We love with Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah. That's a good one too.
Listen.
No, George Clooney.
No. No actors, really. I mean, you hit them. You nailed all of them.
The actors don't bang actors. Like, boring.
They do, but I don't know. For me, like, male actors are kind of feminine.
Who, was it a famous person you lost your virginity to?
Yeah, we've talked about him.
What?
Let's not go back. Let's keep
Hold
going
on, let me look
forward.
at this list. This is crazy. We talked about him. Okay, why can't we name who he is? Is he alive?
Oh my God, what if he was dead? That's so weird. Yes, he's alive, Nick.
So wait, you lost your virginity to Hobie?
No. Come on, I just told you that was recently.
You lost your virginity to Charles? Scott Baio? Wow, that's amazing. Charles in charge. Took her virginity.
And there you have it, folks.
Shocking. Now I feel bad.
Shocking.
Now I feel bad.
Did I
Masturbating to the
break?
show.
Did I break that story?
Probably.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
I think you probably broke it from, like, the horse's mouth.
That's so crazy. That's such a perverted show, Charles in Charge, that I grew up
No,
to.
because it was way after. We weren't even shooting anymore. Here's the honest truth.
Way
Because I had
after?
another boyfriend.
You were 13 on the show. How old
I know,
were
I
you
was
on the show?
17. Yeah, but it was years later, okay? I was 17. I started dating this other guy, and I did not want to be a virgin. I was, like, embarrassed that I was a virgin.
Needs to practice.
So you're
So
like,
I needed somebody to, like, pop the cherry and, like, make me a
so
veteran.
was the deal? Like, you told Scott, like, hey, Baio, like, hey, can you just come over real quick and knock this out? No one's done it. I just need
Pretty
to get
much.
done.
It was pretty much. And then it was like, do you want to go to dinner? And I was like, no, go. Go.
So it was weird?
No, it wasn't weird.
Did it hurt?
Yeah.
So
First time isn't fun for a girl, at least. Like, oh, no. It took a couple times. That's why I was like, because I wanted my boyfriend. I wanted to be, like, good for my boyfriend. So it was.
Okay. So you heard it was way after Charles in Charge was done. She said it was, I think she said it was a couple of years after Charles in Charge was done, right? Here is her IMDb page. Her birthday is January 13th, 1972. See it? Got it? Okay. She said it was way after Charles in Charge was done. Here's a front cover of a script from Charles in Charge, dated May 18th, 1990. Okay? This is a show that aired in November of that year. So the production date was May 18th of 1990, and there were 5 more episodes after that show was filmed.
So that makes her over 18.
So that makes her 18 years and 4 months old. Now she says we had sex
after.
way after the show was done. So what was she, 19? I don't know, 20? It's a very long time ago. These are her words. And I remember her calling me and asking to come over. And coming in my house one time and seducing me. Now, any normal, heterosexual, red-blooded American guy, the outcome would have been the same. Same thing would have happened. She seduced me, she came in the house and started kissing me. Those are her words, way after Charles in Charge was done. May of 1990, she was 18 years and 4 months old. Do the math, get a calculator if you need to. She's 18 years and 4 months old. Her words saying it was way after Charles in Charge was done. Could have been 1991. The show ended in November. The next year, she'd have been 19 years old. Now, after all this information got to Dr. Oz and Harpo, my legal team got a voicemail. And she texted us saying, amazing news, I just got a voicemail from an attorney for Dr. Oz, and he said they're killing the show with Nicole. I know this attorney from the Gawker case, and he said the letter was persuasive, and they're not going to do it. Okay? So we're done, we think. 2 days ago, or 3 days ago, I get a phone call from Harvey Levin.
Who's Harvey Levin?
Harvey Levin, TMZ, Harvey Levin. And he's asking me questions. And I said, Harvey, this has all been debunked. I said, I'm not going to tell you anything else. Goodbye. Hung up the phone. My legal team called him. And after talking to my legal team, TMZ decided not to run the show. But Nicole Eggert continues to shop this story around with Lisa Bloom now, and shopping it to social media, to television, to whomever will listen to it. And I don't know why. I guess maybe she's looking for something. I don't know. But I don't know what other proof to put out there. She's my best friend in the world, and then all of a sudden I'm the boogeyman. So, and the problem with this is that in almost all he said, she said cases, it's just he said, she said. Now go prove it or disprove it. Okay? No more he said, she said. And the real problem with this is that people with legitimate claims aren't taken seriously. And that's too bad. So I thank you for listening. And God bless you all.
I gotta say that after he proved, in her words on the Scumbag podcast show, when she said it was well after Charles in Charge, and then he proved that she was about 1920, I believe the guy. He's telling the truth. But I want to hear what you think in the comments.